Hello and welcome back to the channel. So what's on today's agenda? Well, we've got a lot of sales to go through, but we'll go through those at the end, so stick around to see what I've sold. Before that, we're going to go through what I'm listing today, and also, because I'm on a bit of a spending ban, I don't want to go out to the charity shops, so I'm going to stay here and tidy up a bit, because I need a bit of reorganising in here. Obviously, this is all my stock. Some of these tubs are like half full, that one's a bit half full. So I want to condense these down, free up some tubs for space for more stock when I go back out to the shops soon. I don't know when I'm going to be going back out to the shops, but I'm having a few days off going to the charity shops. Also, if you saw my TikTok, I've got another pile for CEX, and then those were all the other games I had listed, which I've removed, and I've bundled them up, and they're sold already, but I'll go through those later. So just going through these tubs, we've got half full, half full, half full, half full. Pretty sure that one's half full as well, so I need to get that one out there in a sec. But need to reorganise these, clear up some space. Every time I go through my stock and see this Hard Rock Cafe t-shirt, I'm always tempted to keep it, but I'm not sure. Let me know if you think I should keep it. Also had this motorcycle jacket for so long. Paid £10 for it, and the solds for it looked amazing, like between 50 and 100. But I've had it for so long, it's just not sold. So I might just whack that on an auction and let it run. Okay, so we're a bit more organised now. We've freed up 4 whole tubs. Had some tubs over there, and they're now in there. They've all been condensed. So those 4 free tubs, that's for new stock. I've got some wholesale stuff coming from Fleek very soon, so that'll go straight in there. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like tidying up is quite therapeutic. And I think it's also been scientifically proven that if you have a cleaner workspace, you're more productive. So if you're feeling very unproductive and your workspace is a mess, clean it. Okay, let's crack on with what I'm going to be listing today. Got a fair few things to list. Got a few cheap bits here. If you saw on my TikTok, I was doing only buying items under £1 for a week. So got this Roadkill, the brand is, graphic t-shirt. Brought an M&S jumper, that was from a jumble sale. Got a Berghaus gilet from a jumble sale. That was only cost me 30p. It's got a few marks. I might just whack that on Vinted for a tenner just to get it shifted quickly. Got a few charity shop items. Then we got a few things from Vinted as well. Hugo Boss trousers, paid £2.99 for those. Obviously can't say no to that. Rohan jumper, and then we got a North Face sweatshirt back there. Pair of Gore-Tex, the brand is Mammut. Look for that logo, that red logo there. They're a good brand. Paid up for these. I think I paid £14. Should sell for about 40 to 50. Then these 2 items I picked up from Vinted. Both rugby shirts. A nice Guinness rugby shirt and a Gamp one. And if you haven't seen my TikTok, the way to tell if something's a rugby shirt, not just a polo shirt, look at these buttons. Look at the buttons, squishy. Squishy rubber buttons. If the buttons are rubber, it's a rugby shirt, not a polo shirt. I'm just getting through that listing while I'm also watching some retro reselling. So always remember to watch other resellers while you do your listing. It makes it more enjoyable and you can learn at the same time. So always carry on learning. But yeah, here's my photographing setup. Got a couple of hooks up there where I hang my clothes. Got a nice light right above. So that looks really good there. I would normally have my lights either side here as well. But for some items, I just don't need them because this light is just really good. So yeah, that's what that looks like. I know as resellers, we hate the listing part of the job. We love buying. I love going to the charity shops. I love going to the boot fairs. Just buying is the fun part. We all know that. But we still need to list. So put on a podcast, watch a film, watch YouTube, watch a TV series, put on music, do whatever you have to do to make the listing more enjoyable because it's not going to list itself. Unfortunately. When listing clothes, always remember to include the measurements. It will save you so much hassle with people messaging you asking for the measurements. I always do pit to pit and then length down. Those are the 2 main measurements you need. Some people can include the sleeves as well, but the main ones are pit to pit and length. Just going to interject here. If any of you guys have ever suffered from a bad back, you know my pain. Hurts for me to stand up, hurts for me to sit down. I'm kind of screwed really. Hopefully it won't last, but we have to soldier on. And that's all the listing done, all stored away in the tub there. And now we just need to find everything we've sold today. Okay, and we've gathered everything we've sold. Let's quickly run through it. First up, little digital camera, Kodak, Easy Share. I think I got this at a boot fair with a bundle of other cameras I got. I think I paid £5 for a bundle of 3 cameras. This one I've sold for £30. The other 2 I've already sold ages ago. So I'm well in profit on that. That was a £5 bundle into 80 quid in total, I think. Got some plushies. This little Pokemon one picked up quite recently. This one's not that valuable. I sold it off quite cheap. But I picked up about £20 worth of plushies. This one individually cost £3 and I sold it for £6. So just a quick double up on that one. Stitch, I think I paid £1 for him, sold for £6. Then we've got a Minecraft plush. I think this one was like £1.50 and sold for £6 as well. So they all sold for £6. We got a big pile of games. I had a big clear out of all my games, and basically I just didn't want so many cheap games that weren't gonna do anything. So a lot of these, some of them are like scratched, some have some minor damage to the cases. They're not overly expensive games, so I just bundled all 26 of these together, whacked them on eBay for 20 quid, and someone brought them. So that's them out of the way. I was just clearing out all my games, so I also put loads aside that I was going to trade into CEX, because the goal is I'm going to trade in loads of stuff to CEX as I find it and save up enough vouchers to buy a GoPro, because we all want to see GoPro footage. It'd be a lot better than the footage I've got at the moment. Alright, now a big sale. Monopoly Fort Park edition. I paid £5 and I've sold it for £50. The annoying thing about this though, I sold it twice before. One time the first person sent it back without even opening it, saying they ordered by mistake. Second time they just cancelled the order before I sent it and said they ordered it by mistake. And now third time, finally gone. Hopefully because it's Christmas time, that's why they brought it. You know, it's a good present, good something to have for Christmas. Family can play that at Christmas. Alright, now to the pile of clothes. We've got a Claudio Lugly shirt. These are very nice shirts if you find these. It's got like a Formula 1 car print all over it. The ones with the crazier prints always do the best. I can't remember how much I paid for this. I think I paid only a couple of quid in the charity shop. Like, I think it might have been like 3 or 4 quid. But I sold for 25. Could have got more if I held out, but someone sent me an offer for 25 and I thought I'd take it because I got it quite cheap. Then on Vinted, someone brought a bundle of 2 anime t-shirts. Well, one's a Pokemon one and one's a anime the One Piece. I paid £5 per t-shirt on Fleek for these, and someone sent me an offer of 20 quid for the pair. So I've doubled my money in those pretty much. Now this was a really nice item I found recently. I knew this would sell. Pretty Green, like track jacket. Pretty Green's selling well at the moment because if you didn't know, Pretty Green was founded by either Liam or Noel Gallagher. One of the two. And seeing as Oasis are getting back together, Pretty Green is very popular. So if you see it, pick it up. Only if it's cheap enough, of course. But yeah, I think I paid £8 for that and it sold for 25. Got a Patagonia shirt. I paid £8 on Fleek for a bundle of these. And this one sold for, I think, £18.70. Really random offer someone sent me, but I'm happy with that. So, and then lastly, we have a brand which I don't see very often, but if you do see it, it's quite worth it. It's a brand called John Smedley. And it's like merino wool jumper as well. So I think I paid £8 for this and I accepted an offer of 25. Okay, and that's all the sales for today. I'm going to get them packaged up and then head off down to the local every drop-off point. And that's all those packaged. Considering my parcel shop is only like 5 minutes away, carrying these bags while I got a bad back is not fun. Just before I head off to the parcel shop though, I've got something to show you. If you follow me on TikTok already, you might have already seen these, but if you don't, this is something new for you. I picked up these 4 soft toys from a charity shop just the other day. I thought, oh, they're a couple of quid each. I might be able to get like a tenner each. Turns out this one is worth about £50. And the rest of them are worth about 20 each. So keep an eye out for Sonic Boom. If you find Sonic Boom plushes, for some reason they're worth a lot of money. So there you go. Just another brand to look out for. So I believe that's me done for the day. Had a bit of a tidy up. Got 4 free tubs empty now for ready for new stock coming in. Like I've said before, got some wholesale orders on their way. They're taking a little while to arrive, but when they do, they'll be going straight in there. We've listed a bunch of items. That's all the new listings. And we've packaged and posted all the sales from the last 24 hours. So let's wrap the video up here. We're aiming for 1,000 subscribers. So let's see if we can get there before Christmas. That would be nice. That'd be a nice Christmas present to me. So do that for me. And don't forget, at 1,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a giveaway. So stay tuned and I'll see you on the next one.